today. Visit bcsnnation.com for details.
Only the best of the best will run the Boston Marathon on Monday, and this year that includes Bedford alum Lauren Studeman, better known by her maiden name of Buells back when she was a kicking mule. Now a competitive track athlete at Bedford and later Western Michigan, Lauren reestablished her love of running 2 years ago, a journey that is now connecting her back to her hometown.
One of the things that you are taught when you're running a marathon is you have to have your why. When you get to mile 18 or 20, you're going to ask yourself, why the heck am I doing this? Because it's hard and you still have 6 to 10 miles ahead of you. What's going to get you through that last little hump?
Training for her first marathon in Kalamazoo, Lauren Studeman's why was proving she could overcome postpartum depression.
When I was going through it, I didn't even realize I was going through it. And as a nurse and a healthcare provider, I'm like, how can I not recognize this in myself?
She conquered the baby blues and 26.2 miles, fast enough to qualify for the Boston Marathon. But then she needed a new why.
I want to be a person who inspires others, makes other people realize that they can do the things, and make other people kind of go out there and reach their goals too. And I was trying to think of people in my life who have done that for me, and then that's where Coach Earl came into play.
Scott Earl was an English teacher and cross-country coach at Bedford for nearly 25 years.
He was never my official coach, but he worked with the boys team, and I was obviously on the girls team, so he was there all through my high school career, and he was always there supporting. And even if you weren't in the classroom with him, even if you weren't on his team, you were his student. You were somebody in his life that he wanted to make feel had a voice and was important.
But in January 2024, Coach Earl unexpectedly passed away.
I remember when I read that on Facebook, I called my mom immediately. I was on my way to work, and I had to, step out and just have a moment, because a loss like that hits people. It's like a bomb went off. It's shattered throughout the community.
To help her put the pieces back together, Lauren will race in his honor while wearing a Bedford uniform.
When you are at that mile 18-20, you're not thinking clearly. But when you have stuff like this, when you can look down at your jersey and you don't have to, it's right there. The memory is right there. Your reason is right there.
As she runs with the full support of the Earl family behind her,
Jennifer, his wife, sent me a really beautiful text saying that he'll be cheering for me from above and she'll be cheering for me from earth. So it's kind of like a full circle moment.
Crossing the finish line for herself and her biggest inspiration. Lauren has been sharing her marathon training and motherhood journey on social media, hoping to inspire others, just as Coach Earl did. Now you can follow along with Lauren on Monday using the Boston Athletic Association's racing app.